And we are back with the final part of AstralGames Day 5, Play Diablo. And there we go. I still have to switch to my other character, which is this one, the Monk. As I said, it's a area of effect attacker with low damage but a lot of targets. I really have to go low on this guy because he isn't as well equipped as I want him to be. So just to show off the final act. The entirety of the final act is just really awesome. So I'll just put it on the final quest, and then I'll just walk around a bit, show you the locale. Welcome back to you too, sir. So I'll show you the locale, and yeah. Act 3 and Act 4 share the same shop, basically. So once again, we find ourselves in the keep of Act 3. Basically, the monk has an aura skill, which gives him bonuses. For me, it's the aura of healing, so you get life faster. Then he has something that he can activate, which is another aura effect, which you can activate while this aura is on, so you don't have to switch. Which basically damages enemies around the monk. Quick dash, like the Demon Hunter, but then with like wind stuff. And 7-sided strike, my ultimate, which is really cool looking. It basically teleports him 7 times, striking an enemy for a lot of damage. And the other attacks, I have a kick, which is this one, and like a sweeping hit. Looks pretty cool. So yeah, I'll just show you each and every part because just the final act is really awesome. So you start here, and then you can use this to enter the heavens, basically. And then you come here, which is you can look out over the city. The monk was a bit uber. Well, I haven't really found out a great build for the monk yet. I was still struggling with it even this weekend in preparation for the stream. So I'm not. If the monk's uber, then I haven't found out the why yet. So you fight the boss in this area. So I haven't found out yet what makes him uber, but other than that, I think he's a bit underpowered actually, but that could be my build or my items. So here you see demons, which is really cool, and they vanish really awesome. So this is the first part of the heavens. Angels are impaled. Basically what happened is that Diablo fooled the guards of heaven to penetrate the heavens and then launch his demon assault from within. So the angels couldn't really react in time. Well of Blessings is what the shrine is in the other levels. So here you see that 7-sided strike effect. Basically I teleported 7 times. I'll do it again once it's better viewable. Because I was a bit surrounded by demons. So now you can see the effect better. I just teleport 7 times. And that actually killed him. Blue items are never better once you're max level. Lower items are good in the beginning, like in normal difficulty. Also, it has the same Diablo stuff, like you have to start at normal difficulty, and then once you finish that, you can progress to the next difficulty. So it has the same Diablo style progression, but obviously because it's Diablo, that's no surprise to anyone. I definitely like the monk as a class, but I haven't found out whether he's Uber or not. I like the sweeping style though. Chests in the heavens are like weapon mechs that you can use. Alright, so this was the beginning. Now I can show you a bit further on of the heavens. The Gardens of Hope. More a bit of the same, but it has like dungeons, like sub-dungeons. Here's one of those frenzied shrines that increase protective. Speaking of which, I should still spell the Paragon Light. There we go. It has sub-dungeons that I'm not sure if I can find in the stream part, but basically they look a lot like the Library of Fate, and once we get there I can show you what that looks like. But yeah, such pretty trees, yeah, they're awesome, right? Anything that isn't touched by corruption really looks cool. And I really think this is the most beautiful act of the bunch. But being the heavens, it's kind of expected, I guess. Well, a fence that actually does only green stuff. We'll see. This gives more dexterity, more vitality, and resistance to all elements. It does lower my armor though. You notice that all the resistances are the same. That's because the monk has an ability to do so. Aside from the attacking skills you have on characters, you have passive skills, which basically give you passive bonuses, as it says. And the monk has basically one with everything, which basically says take the highest resistance you have of an element and put it across all elements, which is a good ability. And I think one of the reasons why people say the monk can kind of be OP, because you don't have to worry about resistance on a specific item. You can just go with one resistance. Well, on paper the monk is pretty good, but I still have to figure out in practice how that works. There are a lot of demons here. Again, with each act, the density of the demons increases as well. So that's why we'll see a lot of demons. Now we go to the crystal colonnade, which is basically the spire of the heavens.
I will not do that.
Here you will go into the biggest tower of the heavens, where the angels reside and the councils being held and stuff. You'll see spirits of past characters that are actually evil demons. I'll show one and then move on. Comes an evil demon, which you then have to slay. So here you have the wizard that we defeated earlier in this playthrough. That is also a demon, again. I'm really liking this current build with how it works. My monk was pretty bad before, but now it's okay. Especially the stun on the kick helps a lot. These guys are really dangerous. If you stand in one of their attacks, they attack really slow, if you can see, but if you stand in one of their attacks, they do a lot of damage. I mean, look at my life total, just basically. And this isn't even like the difficulty this character is actually built for. So, as you can imagine, once again, if you stand in, if you fight them in a difficulty where your character is actually made for, then they do a lot of damage. Another item that improves me, it does more dexterity, more vitality. But once again, it will probably lower the resistances to 444, which is pretty bad. So I'm kind of going to skip this item even though it says it improves me. So here you have a bridge that also has like, well, it doesn't have much stuff underneath, but if it did, it would actually be detailed. Another shrine. Here you have imprisoned angels that aren't impaled yet. As you can see, they're crying out help, and just by clicking them you can free them. And that will give gold, basically. Right. So this is it about Spy. Oh, I can't. Unfortunately, I can't return to town if I'm attacked, so I have to take care of everything before I can actually return to town. And by doing so, I'm pulling more keys, which isn't ideal. So that's it for the tower. Let's see. I'm going to find... Yes, here's the Library of Fate, which is what the sub-dungeons look like, so I'm just going to show you. You get my gold. Yeah, gold is dropping. Like I said, I'm really curious what they're going to do with the expansion, with the gold. But here you can see the Library of Fate, which is just really an awesome location. Which is basically what all the sub-dungeons in this this level look like, so I won't have to search those if I just show you the Library of Fate. Library of Fate is set because there's a boss battle here. As you can see here, the boss spawns and then attacks you. But yeah, and then a portal appears so you can continue with your quest. But it's a really cool location.
I am returning to town.
Just to show you around a bit. A really awesome location. So then you have the Great Span, which is another bridge type character. You basically climb the tower, then go across this bridge and climb the tower some more. Again, here's a boss fight after where I'm going now. There's a boss fight there. There's a boss fight here in this area. You'll be facing a boss that was also present in Diablo 2, sorry. Which was Iswal. Once again, he returns in this edition to fight you. So yeah, once again, this bridge with demons flying and angels fighting is all pretty cool.
It cannot be done.
Nope, I don't want to teleport. I want to move on. So some impaled angels, yeah. Heaven is pretty much screwed in this this edition. So here you have Marius, which is a character from Diablo 2. For those of you, and yeah, I believe it's Diablo 2. He was the guy who went with Diablo. Well, he didn't know it was Diablo. He went with the Wanderer to a bit of trouble and dead. That's how much damage those guys can give you. But Marius was the guy who went with Diablo without knowing it was Diablo. So basically I'm ice blocked and then hammered into submission by these guys. So it's not going too great. And now I'm holding. Luckily I can get out of the wall. This isn't going too great! Oh. Wait. Oh, I'm dead again. So I'm just going back to town. Yeah. As I said, this character isn't too well optimized. So this was a pretty good pants that served me well. I'll put it in stash. And then, finally, after climbing the entire thing, you come to here, which is where the final battle with Diablo will take place. And now I'm going to do it with the character that's... I'm sorry, I'm just going to the lowest difficulty because this character isn't that well equipped. But I can show you the fight with Diablo. And you go over here and, you know, stuff falls to the ground, all the angels are represented here. Yes, optimism is in my monk's blood, I believe. You are defeated. So here we have him. The big guy. You are defeated, and he also says this fight is over. Yeah, this guy's pretty nasty. He summons a fire thing where if you stand in it. Oh, this is great as well. He captures you and then does that screen thing. He puts you in a bone cage. I just put it on lower difficulty so I could show you all the stuff without actually dying. Fear of death. So come on, do your other bits. There was a flame wave. Another one of those flame strike thingies. Now we go to the second part. This boss has 3 stages. And we're now going over to the second stage, which is the stage of terror. Basically some sort of nightmare realm. In which you have to fight yourself. As you can see. It has the same abilities as you do. It's a bit weaker on the lives, it has less life. But it has the same abilities as you do, so. Again, it has the teleportation stuff. So yeah, what else does he do? He does the flame thing. And he just summons copies. The ragdoll physics were also pretty cool. And then once you beat him in this form, he will go on to the final form, which is back to the place where we started. And he will have a host of new abilities, including the Flame Breath from Diablo 2. Yes, an evil version of Mirror Image, indeed. So I'll just let him live here so you can show off his abilities. Yeah, we've seen that one already. Come on, do your thing. We've seen that one already as well. I'm going to dodge the cages for now. We've seen that one as well. There we go. Here you have the Flame Breath from Diablo 2. Which is the new ability he gets in this form. So yeah, that basically is the Diablo fight. Obviously again, once you're a lesser equipped character, it's quite hard. So as he dies you can still whack on him, as you can see. I can just still deal damage to him. It's just a fun thing that they put in. Yeah. And then you get all the loot. Which is a lot. And then you can end the game by pressing a button, and then you get and credits. But obviously I'm not going to do that. Does it give me more resistance? It does give me less resistance, alright, so that's... All these boots give fewer resistance. Flawless Square Diamond. A new gem as well. So Interesting, this expansion adds more than I would have anticipated. What does it do? Resistance to all elements. Interesting. Or a cooldown of all skills. So even more gets added with this expansion. So now, yes, the angels show up after the messy part is done. Well, they were imprisoned. I mean, what could they have done? They were imprisoned. So I'll show you my witch doctor, which isn't Paragon level yet. The bouncer is fighting. Yeah, I'm the bouncer. Quite some bouncer. So I haven't played this guy for a long time. Basically, with this guy, you can summon wolves. As you can see, they are here. And I can summon a zombie, as is here. And I myself am throwing firebombs, as you can see. The experience has gone yellow. That's basically the experience color. I wonder though if I 245, if I 250, yeah, so the Paragon points do count, which is interesting. Which is quite interesting, I'd say. So you can improve your character even before max, you've reached max level. That's interesting to note. I just divide them equally because then you just get a bit of everything. So I can't obviously teleport around a lot with this character because he isn't max level yet, but I can show you some stuff still. You also get this new lore stuff every time you encounter a demon that your character hasn't encountered yet, and they just talk about them. Oh, this animation has gone worse, I'd say. Grasping that looked cooler before the patch, because then you just had these hands that actually came out of the ground, and now it's worms or something, I don't know. So, Grasping that basically slows their movement speed. So, with this character I'm still on the blue items because, like I said, I'm not max level yet. Or at least not high level yet. But yeah, that's a bit of the Witch Doctor. From that song. The ancient song. Yeah, that's how it works. That's how this class works. just summon armies, and unfortunately it's not like the Necromancer from Diablo 2. I thought it would be, like summoning is just a load of minions and then attack with them. But unfortunately it's not like that. You are limited to the 3 dogs and the 1 giant, basically. Which is not like the Diablo 2 Necromancer where you could just spam skeletons. So yeah, that's how this class works. There's not much more to add. I can't show you more of this class because I'm not max level yet. And to close off the stream, we'll go into... I'll just... pick a hero and we'll go into multiplayer. So multiplayer, I definitely can handle the highest difficulty with this character. So multiplayer basically wait, what? Multiplayer basically works the same as a single player, but then with enemies, with allies, of course. You can select any quest that you want. Just they'll pick it up downstairs. You can select any quest you want. Basically, this game then searches for groups within all quests. So if I click join game, now it just searches a quest and then goes, ah, there's a group that you can join, and then immediately joins. So everyone is in Bastion's Keep, you can see, and they've got the Stonefort quest. So we've got a wizard to us. Here we have another event quest where demons are attacking. Again, you can see them down below here fighting. I should divide the point here as well. There we go. Basically, aside from the difficulty, the strength of the demons is determined by the amount of players in the game. So if a player leaves, you get weaker demons, and if a player joins, you get stronger demons. The game is swooping down, indeed. Those birds can be quite a pain. Especially the fireballs they shoot are pretty painful, pretty damaging. Yeah, that's multiplayer. A lot of big explosions. You see the bear attack from the witch doctor, and the flashy effects from the wizard, all combined into a screen full of effects. What we're killing here is a treasure goblin Basically, if you kill it, it drops a lot of treasure. It randomly spawns somewhere, and then you can chase it and kill it. Basically runs away from you, and if it gets far enough, it spawns a portal so that you can escape. So yeah, that's multiplayer, and I think I've covered basically everything there is to cover from Diablo. Of course, other than all the things that the expansion will add. I'm looking quite forward to it. The expansion. I'm really looking forward to the new class, which is Crusader, a Paladin type character. I really like Paladin type characters, and I also like Undead, so since the act will focus on the Angel of Death, going all bonkers, I'm really interested to see how that will turn out. Well, for those of you wanting a sneak peek of Diablo, this is pretty much a great overview, I'd say. Unless there are more questions or stuff you want to see, obviously you can notify me in chat. This is one of the catapults that needs raising in one of the quests. As I said, I've selected all quests, so you can go through. It just randomly selects a group that's busy with a quest and still needs a player. Ooh, a legendary. Drop down here. Legendary braces. And you can't identify when you get attacked, so. I'll just have to dispatch these and then I can identify the bracelets to close out the screen. Just teleport down. So, as I'm identifying this stuff and closing down the stream, Ward Zekian arm guards. It increases my damage, but decreases my toughness. It's my resistances are good anyway, so I'll just take them. So yeah, as I'm closing out the stream, oh, great. Awesome. So this was the stream for now. Yeah. So next time, AstralGame. Whoops, wrong button. Sorry. AstralGame Day 6 is Wednesday. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play Hearthstone. There is another game mode that I haven't shown yet, which is Arena mode. And I played this weekend enough to gain enough in-game currency to play it, because you need to buy a ticket with in-game currency to play an arena. And so next stream Wednesday I'll be back at 8 p.m. CET, local time, and yeah, I'll be playing arena run of Hearthstone. So I hope to see you then. For now, if you're watching on YouTube, my link to my live stream is down below in the video description. And if you're watching live, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll come watch live next time. So yeah, see you all on Wednesday. And have a great day, night, evening, whenever you're watching this on YouTube. See you all later.